So you're interested in outsourcing your accounting, and you have a few choices. You could go with a public accounting firm. You could go with, say, a solo bookkeeper, or you could come to a finance as a service company. Now, what distinguishes us is, well, we're providing you with outcomes, whether it's accounting, CFO, FP&A, tax, HR. Our goal has always been to provide you with monthly outcomes at a fixed monthly fee. And that we coined finance as a service about 6 or 7 years ago. There are challenges. So one of the growing challenges of any business is keeping up with your customers. As your customers are growing, it's important for that open communication. One thing I knew early on is I didn't want to have those conversations about the dreaded billable hour and those surprised invoices. I believe what distinguishes us, a finance as a service company, from say a traditional accounting firm is we don't charge you by the hour. We spend the time up front and throughout the life cycle of our relationship, your journey with us, ensuring that we are giving you, delivering the value that you're paying for. And yes, there are times there's going to be ebbs and flows in what you need and when you need it. But our goal is to open up you with hospitality. And yes, there's going to be moments in time throughout our journey where your needs are going to change, what we do, how we do it, when we do it. But our goal is to show you hospitality along the way. And finance as a service companies, they're focused on those outcomes and ensuring that we are delivering the value that you're paying for. And over time, we're ready to grow with you, either capability or capacity. One of the key differentiators in our business is the GL or GrowthLab suite of CFO services. We understood early on that businesses, they may start off with needing simply like annual tax returns or simple monthly cash basis vanilla bookkeeping. But as you grow and the complexity of your business increases, you're going to need planning, analysis, HR, accrual accounting, tax advisory and strategy. That's our virtual tax manager service. And lastly, especially in the world of remote work, you're also going to need that HR component, either compliance tactical based HR or a deeper understanding of your HR roadmap, your growth. Our GL suite of CFO services, which is the capstone to our finances service, is providing you with that financial leadership that you need to have certainty that your historicals, your goals, your tax liabilities, your people, like you have that confidence that you have somebody watching your back. And lastly, the core benefits here are you do get that expertise on demand without expecting a billable hour. We don't want you to hesitate to pick up the phone, to send us a Slack, a text message, an email. We don't want you to have that feeling that you're going to get charged. Our goal is to be with you on your journey. And lastly, it's about leading with technology, because it is with technology that we're able to be cost effective. Yeah, you could go out and hire a CFO, an analyst, a bookkeeper, a controller, an HR manager, and at some point you're going to. But early on in your journey, and for many, even after 10 years in business, there are components of the suite that we still provide that service. So technology is a critical key to success to, is this a good fit with GrowthLab and you, the small business owner, startup founder? And two, it helps us keep our costs down. Why does finance as a service work? Because 10 years ago, at least when I started the business, if you needed a bookkeeper, you'd probably go onto Craigslist. If you needed a fractional CFO, you probably hired somebody that recently retired from a CPA firm. Obviously, if you needed your tax done, you'd go to your personal, family, local CPA, which is fine. But if you're a venture-backed founder and you're raising capital, there is a difference, right? The experience that you need is here. Now we're going to talk about the team. The team component to our service, it's not just about cadence, it's not just about the technology, it's also the team. Because part of why you come to a finance as a service firm versus a partner-driven CPA or accounting firm is that you're buying the company's brand. You're not having a relationship with just a singular partner. People come and go. This is still a people business. It's nothing like it was post-COVID or during COVID, but today you still want to make sure that there's business continuity. And that is one guarantee you get from our company. Why? Because whether you're an accounting customer, an FP&A customer, even a tax customer, or you're a customer of our entire GL CFO suite, every department will have at least 2 individuals on your service. I'll take an easy one. On the FP&A side, you're always going to have an FP&A analyst and an FP&A manager. Now, on the accounting side, you're always going to have a controller or an accounting manager with an accountant. Why? Because standard operating procedures and all the technology that we use in the background, it's great, but there's still one component missing, the relationship. And the Achilles to all this is the tribal knowledge that doesn't get memorialized in these systems. So ensuring that we have a backup plan, so if one of our team members were to move on to hopefully bigger and better things, there's always somebody in the background that understands your business and, more importantly, understands the procedures that we perform that you need on a weekly, monthly basis. Why GrowthLab? I started the business about 12 years ago, doing fractional CFO work, and I realized I really need more departments, more functions around me. Because the last thing you want to do is pay a CFO to be doing journal entries or paying your bills. The last thing you want to do is hire a controller to be paying your bills or running payroll. So it's important that we have over 25 years of cumulative experience here, and we have the team both in scope around capacity and the scope around capability to provide what you need, compartmentalized, so that we can be as cost effective as possible. Lastly, our team is focused on 4 things. We want to ensure that you, the customer, understand where you're making and losing money, understanding your cash flow, understanding that marketing is about marketing for profit, not just revenue. And then lastly, understanding people operation. Thank you for watching. If you're interested, please come to our website, growthlabfinancial.com. I'm always on LinkedIn, and more importantly, please subscribe below.